YouTube. Everything is set. Thought I had to have the desktop audio on. Okay. Load and save game. Oh shit, I forget. Which one is my current save file? Oh my god. This is a disaster already. I don't think I was here last time. Yeah, I was not here last time. Where's this at? I have no clue. You know what? Good solution is to actually go to YouTube and look at where I ended the live stream last time. I'm being silly. There was always a solution. I just needed... Okay. This is a Nancy Drew game. Will the continue game take you there? Yeah, but it will definitely take me there to where I saved last time. Studying steno, co-working, studying steno. The correct VOD? No, this is not the right VOD. It's on my laptop. Hello, Black Goku. How you doing? Sorry about this. I just realized that I don't know where I stopped last time. Handbot 2. And where did it end? I was in... Okay, where did I save? Second save spot. Where am I from? Florida. Me thinking outside the box. Okay, this is where I stopped at. Nice. Nice is right. I did it. I remember I went here and I was looking to see if there was a package and there wasn't. And I was like, God damn it. This, I still don't know why I can look at this. There's still a few unknowns in the game right now. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. So, let me go back to the hotel and ask my friends. Let's get some time with our friends. Bess Marvin and George Fain. Please help me.
Hello?
It's me again.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest, Nan?
I think I've tracked down the North Key. Would you believe Poppy Dada stuck it in one of her paintings?
Artists. So, what now, Nancy?
Here's the funny part. She says I can take the carving out, so long as I replace it with something.
You're kidding.
Nope. Part of her philosophy is that art should never be finished. It should always be in a state of becoming.
So, what are you gonna put in its place? A souvenir from the Lincoln Memorial? Too bad you don't have your own Nancy Drew action figure.
Poppy says it has to be organic.
You mean perishable? Like what, a candy apple? A hunk of cheese?
I guess that's the idea.
I repeat, artists.
Detective Drew requesting hint,
Please.
Take a closer look at the stuff in Henrik's drawer. Yeah. Anything he'd bother to lock up must contain valuable information.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
Watch out for stale cookies.
What the heck are you talking about? Stale cookies? That's so LOL random. Yo, you again? Hey.
This is Joe.
Hey, Joe, it's Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. I've got that slogan for you. Are you ready?
Of course.
Nancy Drew, the ace in every case.
Catchy. I'll make a real impression on my suspects with that line.
How's the case going?
I'm sort of stumped by the riddle that Henrik translated from the monolith.
Nancy Drew stumped? I find that hard to believe. What's the problem?
Well, it seems like opening the tomb and breaking the curse are the same thing.
Oh, sure, but how does a person pull that off?
It has something to do with putting these 6 keys together. But there's this other part that says, when the first king, that's Bakal, ascends the throne again.
I hate to say it, but isn't it a little late for that guy? I mean, hasn't it been like 1,500 years? You just don't jump back on the throne after a hiatus like that.
You're being too literal, Joe. It must have something to do with a date, don't you think, Nancy? I mean, when did Pakal ascend the throne the first time around?
I don't know off the top of my head, but the information must be in the museum somewhere.
I'm gonna say June. Sometime in June. That's the traditional month for throne ascensions, isn't it?
First of all, kid brother, June is the traditional month for weddings. And second, the date is not going to be in our Gregorian calendar. It's going to be a date on the Maya calendar, which has a whole different structure.
Frank, you are my #1 favorite know-it-all.
Bakal's ascension to throne date. Okay, I need to get that.
I need to contact people at a dig in Honduras by ham radio. I think they might be smugglers.
Well, ham radio is one of the tools of choice in the smuggling business.
Nancy, I bet you'll get to talk to them on Morse code, too. Dot, dash, dot, dot, dash. It's like being a spy. And we all know the only thing better than being a detective is being a spy.
Well, doing business with smugglers is not exactly my idea of fun. But I don't have much choice.
What do you need from them?
They've got one of the artifacts I need to solve this case. I'm going to use Henrik's code words to get them to send it to me.
Cool.
This investigation is stalling. Any thoughts on how to get it back in gear?
Better study the information in Henrik's drawer a little more closely.
Okay, they're both saying Henrik's drawer.
Talk to you later, fellas.
Later, Nancy.
Bye.
I thought I already looked in his drawer, but okay. Let me go to his drawer. Henrik. Oh, this is the wrong room. What are you doing? Howdy, hey. Hopping in to give you some lurkies. Thank you. Play Pokemon? I have Violet, but I haven't played it in a while. And plus, I don't want to start up a new game. I have I have like a billion games that I'm currently in the middle of playing.
It's locked.
It's locked. Fuck, I closed it. So I should do leche? I forgot that there's this whole section with numbers. I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, I see it. Give me a second. Okay, back in the game. The station number gives... Oh my god. So my notes say north is Chaco, south is Rutherford, interview. East is Cuba, Bishop Diego de Landa, west, and then I have a phone number there. That one's probably Papi Dada. And then I have the numbers here. I have to enter Huatl in the Nahuatl word for snake in Morse code. Morse code. Put a 0 at the end of the last 3 digits. Add all of the digits in the series. Add the number from step 1 to the number from step 2. Okay. The problem is... I love how he has like a transcription here for each word. That's cute. Just for the little kids. And anyone else who doesn't know any Spanish. And this is the ham radio. Dot dash.
The radio tube went out.
Oh, I have one. I just had that sitting in my fucking inventory for so long. Which station are they on? Four? Yeah, what station are they on? Decoding the numbers. Oh. Damn, I also have to write this down, too. Last 3 digits of the series, add a 0 to it to get a 4-digit number. Add each of the original 5 digits and add the sum to the 4-digit number from the first step. This is the station that the smugglers will take messages on. Yeah, but where am I getting these numbers from? I don't know where I'm getting these numbers from, but let me look at that thing, that magazine, just so I have some progression. Over here. Or is it in her office? Probably her office. No? Oh, it's right here. Snake Green South. Let me check the walkthrough. Because I'm stumped right now. Because I stopped in the middle of this. Okay, go to Alejandro, did that. Go to Exhibit A. Ham radio, turn on the radio by flipping the switch. It's a radio at frequency 2050. It does? Did I miss that? How did I miss that? I had to go here anyway, so fine. Henrik's desk. Check again. (2050) transmits a series of 5 digits in Spanish, which each... Okay. So that's... So I just misunderstood what I read. Okay. Oh, connect.
Atención, 8, 3, 2, 7, 1, 2, 7,
Okay.
1, 2, 7, 1.
How do you even figure that out? Where'd he get that from? How do you figure out where the smugglers?
It's locked.
It's locked. Write down the last 3 digits of the series. 271. Add a 0 to it to get a 4-digit number. Add each of the original 5 digits. So 11 plus 2 equals 13 plus 7 equals 20 plus 1 equals 21. Add each of the original 5 digits and add the sum to the 4-digit number from the first step. 2731. This is the station that the smugglers will take messages on. The password is the Nahuatl word for snake. Enter it in Morse code. Where do I learn the Morse code from? Where do I learn it? There's a book on his desk. Oh, not that. I guess it's that. Okay, Morse code. We need to send now is Coatl, which is dash dot O dash A dot dash A, okay, TL. That is right. T is dash, and then L is dot dash dot dot. And then we need leche, so dash dot dash, dot dash dot dot. E is dot. C is dash dot dash dot. H is dot 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 dot. And then E again. $27.31.
Transmítelo ahora.
And then, okay. Dash, dot, dash, dot. Dash, oh, dash, dot, dash, dot. Dash, dash, dash. Dot, dash. Dash. Dot, dash, dot, dot.
Mensaje encendido. Transmítelo ahora.
Okay. Dot, dash, dot, dot. Dot. Dash, dot, dash, dot. Dot, 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 dot. Dot.
Mensaje recibido. Entregaremos el paquete lo más pronto posible. Cambio y fuera.
Don't know what that means. Message received, though. Okay, we're done here. Okay, the package should be arriving. Soon. I just need to pass a day. Now I need to go to Taylor's office. I don't have anything for it though. Oh wait, do I? It has to be organic.
May I take a closer look at that wacky Dada painting?
Be my guest. I just had a call from Poppy this morning. She says she's in a really creative period right now. I said, please, sweetie, if you get any more creative, they're going to lock you up.
Pardon me a moment, Nancy. I'll be right back. I hope.
What the hell?
Poppy said to replace it with something organic.
It's mine now. Y'all see it? It's mine. Can I do anything else right now? Okay, I'll go back to the hotel and see if I get a package in the mail. Oh wait, no. Okay, let's go to the museum. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth. I have a jade carving. Just one of them. Oh, there's a package. What? What? Henrik Vandehuven. I don't... Where is the carving? That's not mine. It can't be. He ordered something? Why didn't I get anything? Why'd the game do this to me? Now I have to come back another day? Damn it. Because this game's old as hell. Let's see if I get a package next time. For me! A package for me! Not Henrik. Me. I'm the only one who matters. Wait, what the fuck? This is opening soon. I got here too early. I'll try 12 p.m. Oh, wait. Oh. I set the time for 9 p.m. instead of a.m. Oh, okay, I don't have to wait through that entire sequence. That'll make things a lot smoother. What the fuck? Oh, it's a puzzle. I don't know. What is this puzzle? I don't get it so far. Okay. This is mine now. Hey, let's go back to the hotel. Do a little sleeping. And then rise another day. Another package. From Prudence Rutherford. Please relieve me of this horrid fake rubies by offering them to the Maya god of refuse, if there is one. I have no love for imposters. Okay, I should be getting another package, I think. Uh-huh. I think I should be getting my last one. Oh, whoops. Went directly to the phone. I always do that. I don't know why. Fuck! Did I come in at 9 p.m. again? I thought I set it to 9 a.m. I'm ridiculous. Last package.
I bet I can make a mold from this foam core.
Okay. That's a cool thought, Nancy. How do I make the replica? This thing? Okay. I have them all. I'm so out of step with the game. I keep looking down at the walkthrough. Let's see if I can talk to Henrik one more time. I have all the carvings.
Good afternoon, young lady.
Henrik, I received a note from your friends in Copan. I've got the Copan Fool key. I still need the Pakal, though. How's your memory?
The tomb. Nancy, I hid the Pakal carving in the replica of the Pakal tomb at the bottom of the temple exhibit. Huh. Now, how did I think of that? And another thing, you'll need to get past that computer quiz. Sunny set it up with an impossible question. No one knows what Pakal was afraid of, but Sunny was petrified of the Coatamundi. It's an ornery bandit with a narrow snout and a long ringed tail, much like a raccoon or a polecat.
Coatamundi.
According to your notes, Pakal made a 6-part key to the Whisperer's tomb and scattered the pieces around the world. Do you remember anything about this?
6 keys? 6 keys? 6 keys! Nancy, what are the 4 corners of the world? North, south, east, and west. Plus the first king, Pakal himself, and the Copan Fool. When they're all assembled, they open the tomb. Don't you see? This is why I stole the Pakal, to prevent some other schemer from putting the key together.
Do you think I should alert the police?
You must keep this to yourself for now. It's your only hope of getting to the bottom of this.
You rest up. I'll be back.
Be careful.
Okay, so... Oh my god. The Scarlet Hand. I was like, man, I don't remember putting that there, but I did. Okay, I need to go back in here. Close the door. Okay, let's go back to this quiz. Shall we? Okay. Looking. Tail Jaguar wife. Lady Choke. Which Maya monster represents the continuous cycle of life and death? Bicephalic monster. What did the Maya call a decorative woven blouse? Wheat peel. What is a kahal? A nobleman. What is the name of a Maya matchmaker? I don't... Huh. SJ. I don't remember what... I don't have it written down. Oh, wait. I have the answer. Atan Zahab. Okay, I can go to the next room. Burial rituals. As preparation for the long and often dangerous journey through the afterlife, the Maya buried their dead with religious articles and objects they had used when alive. Tools such as grinding stones and flint points, jewelry and other ornaments, small figurines placed in the arms of the dead for companionship. Priests were buried with their books. Jade beads were placed in the mouths of corpses along with ground corn for physical and spiritual sustenance in the afterlife. Burial rituals for rulers were particularly elaborate to ensure a high level of status for the ruler in the afterlife. To learn more, be sure to explore the King Pakal tomb exhibit, also on this level. Y'all shouldn't be having bones out on display. That's wrong. I hope you get a curse.
I wonder if Henrik would remember the answer.
He does. He already told me. It is... Where is it? Where's the answer I wrote down? Oh, I was looking backwards in my notebook. It was Kawati Mundi. Now they never finished the quiz. Oh, I forgot to put my card in. Whoops.
It's too dark in here. I need a light.
Where do I get a flashlight from?
I better go back.
I don't know where I get the flashlight from. I don't know where I get a flashlight from. Hmm. Where do I get a light from? How's it going, Melody? Just popping in for a bit to show my support? Thank you! I appreciate that. Oh, I forgot I need to do this quiz, too. Whoa!
Ericado VTuber just subscribed with Prime.
Wow! Thank you for using your Prime subscription to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. I'm having a time right now. I have to do this matching game. Enjoy the Basil bucks. Thank you. I'm honored. Okay. I wrote down some of the information for this, I think. Lamanai? How? Okay. Priest. Naming. Or boys. That's not helpful. Okay, I just need to write all of these down. And then solve it. This game has me constantly writing things down. Wait, but it let me in. So I don't have to do this. Just extra. Oh. I mean, it's a matching game. Okay. You know what? I'll just do number 1, 3. I'm just guessing. 2 is to 6. The third one is God of Death. The fourth one is God of Travelers. The fifth one is Moon Goddess. The hair on your model is amazing. I've got a couple of friends that are looking for good curly/wavy hair for their models as well. I worked very hard on it. Thank you. I also have my twin tail model. It's got really big curls. That took me forever to make. I had to create like a forget what it's called. The mesh. I had to make it a cylinder, and then I had to wind the hair around the cylinder to make it a 3D shape instead of it looking it being 2D and just like having the hair like wind around a single plane. I had to wind it around the cylinder. It took me a really long time to get to where I was content with the hair. So thank you. I appreciate that. I can imagine it was tough since so many things in these model maker programs are based around straight hair only. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot easier to make straight hair. So the rest of us just, you know, we don't get catered to as easily as it is for models with straight hair. Even wavy hair is difficult even. Because it might look really bad if you don't model it correctly. Number 5 is Moon Goddess. Just the last one. Balak. War God. War. And then the one after that is the Rain God. And then the last one is the last one. Okay. 1 is 3, 2 is 6, 3 is death, 4 is travelers. This one is Moon Goddess. Then it's War. 8 is Sun. Wait. The hell? Did I mess something up? Try that again. 3 is 2, 4, 5 is Moon. 4 is Travelers. This one is War. This one is Rain. This one is Sun. I don't know if you figured this out yet, but these are all Mesoamerican gods. Yeah, this game is set in a Mayan museum. Oh shit!
I'm sorry about the broken leg, Nancy. I'm sure you understand.
Fuck.
That we'll have to replace you as deputy curator if we're ever going to launch this exhibit. You are out of commission after all. Nothing personal. Bye-bye.
Okay. No, I'm trying to turn around. Fuck! I didn't mean to do that again. Okay, I just don't go inside.
That we'll have to replace you as deputy curator if we're ever going to launch this exhibit. You are out of commission, after all. Nothing personal. Bye-bye.
God damn it. Whew. At least I know how to close the door. I'm trying... Oh, there's a game here. The Maya were expert astronomers and were extremely interested in the passage and marking of time. While they did not use hours or minutes, they did have a complex method of determining the days and months of a year, and their calendar was very similar to modern Western calendars. The calendar on the wall is called a Zolkin calendar and was used to track the days in a 260-day year. In this calendar, there are 20 weeks, each with exactly 13 days. The days were given numbers represented by bars and dots, while the weeks were represented by the following logographs. Using the logographs below, move the calendar stone so that the date equals 12 Kaban. What? You want me to do what? This is a little cruel. Okay, they say 12 Kaban. Okay, how does... It looks like banana. Banana. There's no banana. Ad break in 1 minute. I don't understand. Banana. I'm keep looking for banana. The heck? I probably keep going over it. Oh, banana. Yeah, I learned nothing. Oh shit, I forgot. Losers. That's me. Loser. I forgot to put my card in again. Now I gotta redo this. Where is banana? Okay, did I do all the... King Pakal's tomb, recreating the great find. When King Pakal died after 68 years on the throne, his remains were adorned with rare jade ornaments, including the now famous jade death mask, and deposited in an elaborately carved stone sarcophagus, much like the one you see here. The sarcophagus was placed in a tomb set deep under the temple of the inscriptions at Palenque, Chiapas, Mexico. Like the archaeologists who discovered Pakal's tomb in the 1950s, your curiosity and hard work have led you to a hidden chamber. Now it's time to investigate the contents of the sarcophagus. But how? The answers lie ahead. To the ancient Maya, jade was a sacred stone, more valuable than gold or silver. Green like the shoots of young corn plants, jade was a symbol of life. Associated with fertility and life-giving waters, it was even believed to have healing powers. The Maya used jade to make both artistic and sacred objects. Maya nobility distinguished themselves by wearing jade ornaments. Kings were even known to have jade chips embedded in their teeth. The jade carvings you see here are replicas of those found in the sarcophagus of King Pakal. Typically, only royalty could afford to be buried with so much jade. Oh, okay, this is where I get the light. Pakal was buried wearing a jade death mask so that the gods of the underworld would recognize him as a king and accord him the same status and respect as he enjoyed on Earth. Each of the jade pieces for this mask were individually carved, down to define facial features. The pieces were then set into a wooden base. When Pakal's tomb was discovered, hundreds of years later, the wooden base had rotted and the jade pieces lay scattered in the sarcophagus. The mask we know today, then, is a reconstruction. The original mask is on display upstairs in the main exhibition hall. Oh, what the heck? Oh, he said it was here. And I got a light. Guess who's advancing? No death here.
Missing here. Something's missing here.
Something's missing here. Something's missing here.
Something's missing here. Something's missing here. Something's missing here.
I have the Pakal carving. So I just go out of here and I call Franklin Rose. Hey, dude. I got it. I did it.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
May I speak to Franklin Rose, please?
Who may I say is calling?
This is Nancy Drew.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, how's your investigation coming along?
I've recovered the Pakal carving.
That's great! So the case is closed. I'll reinstate Joanna as museum curator and we can get on with the business of launching this exhibit. Where in the world did you find it? Who's behind all this nonsense?
Mr. Rose, this case is far from closed. Do you trust me?
What in the world are you talking about?
I'm sorry, but I can't explain everything now. I'll take good care of the carving, I promise.
What can I say, Nancy? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Do what you have to do, but let's get this mess cleaned up, all right?
So you'll call Joanna and invite her back to work?
I'll call her right away.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
Hey. We can advance the story now. This time I made sure it's 9 a.m. Joanna!
Thanks for clearing my name, Nancy. Honestly, I mean, what kind of moron would I be to try and ruin my own exhibit? Anyway, we need to make up for lost time. I need you to go to the storeroom and start unpacking some of those crates. One of the pieces has a fancy security device on it. The code is 0677.
Sure thing, Joanna. I'll see you later.
Semper Ubi Saboobi.
Semper Ubi Saboobi is what she just said to me. Love that. How quirky of her. Okay, I need to go, do something with boxes. One of them has a fancy lock, she said. Okay. 0, 6, 7, 7. Why did the music change suddenly?
Diego de Landa. I wonder if that's one of the keys.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
According to Henrik's notes, I need to make a key out of these pieces.
No? Yeah? Okay. Oh. There's the rotate thing. Here. Okay, I had to put them in a certain order.
Now I have the key.
I have the key! Hey, when did Pakal ascend to his throne? Rituals. Kings. (615 CE). Where is this information?
It's locked.
I'm just gonna look at the walkthrough. What is Exhibit 1? I have to open one of these up. Not here. Not there. Hmm.
That looks right.
Uh-huh.
looks right.
Yeah, it does. I'm the one who did it.
That looks right.
I feel like am I not supposed to take these? I guess not. Do I just go to the tomb?
Something's missing here. Something's missing here.
Ah. Where did I put this key? Am I not doing that?
Something's missing here. Something's missing here.
Okay, I'm gonna go call Bess. It says that I have to take the calendar stones. Game has me a little lost right now. Something's missing here. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Joanna first.
Need something?
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sabubi.
Yep, she said it again. You cannot semper ubi my sabubi. That's just weird. Let me just talk to him first.
Any news?
I'd better get going.
See you around.
It's always good to just go around asking these people questions. Alejandro.
Hello.
Hello.
I should get back to the museum.
Goodbye.
Hasta la vista. Okay, well, he's sleeping. I can't go, hey, dude. What's up? I'm here.
Hello?
It's me again.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest, Nan?
Help!
Detective Drew, requesting hint, please.
Take a closer look at the stuff in Henrik's drawer.
Yeah. Anything he'd bother to lock up must contain valuable information.
Why are they giving me this hint?
Detective Drew, requesting hint, please.
Take a closer look at the stuff in Henrik's drawer.
Yeah. Anything he'd bother to lock up must contain valuable information.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
We'll be waiting for an update. Bye, Nancy.
I do have an update. I have the Pakal carving. Whoops. Nine a.m. Go to the hospital. Talk to dude. Why is he still sleeping? Okay, let me try 12 p.m. Oh. I forgot where I was going. What the fuck? Why is he still sleeping? I don't get it. That's weird. It's 12 p.m. Maybe I'm just not meant to talk to him at this stage. Yeah, I'm getting up. He's doing the honk shoe. I'm confused. What else do I do? Bleh. Okay, let's look in the drawer again. Okay, well... Oh! July 16th, 72. Hiked with Big Bunny all day. Temperatures in the 100s, water scarce, but Highland region is beautiful and pristine, except for Bunny's incessant commentary. Even spotted a quetzal flying amongst the branches, a rare treat. Tail highly prized by the Maya. Symbolizes freedom and wealth. Oh, he's an artist, too. July 22nd. Cross paths with old shaman today. Eager for some relief from Big Bunny, accepted old man's invitation to eat. Old man, Vicente, gave us very strong tea, to which BB reacted negatively. He kept shouting, "Bunny rabbits, flamin' bunny rabbits." Return of the repressed? Once he even pounced on the floor to try to catch one, but there was nothing there. Vicente thought this very funny. I nearly expired from embarrassment. Tea had no unusual effect on me. A very amused Vicente. Moxcali disappeared along with all traces of her work. Amoxcali? The rumor was that Pakal banished the scribe and her writings to the far reaches of the netherworld. Highland elders swear that Amoxcali has haunted these hills for centuries and will not rest with her writing until her writings are unearthed and her name is restored to dignity. Banished? Ha! If only Pakal were so lenient. Some way to fund my own studies. I wonder if I could stand it. Oh, wait. Old man told us legend has it that the highlands are haunted by the spirit of Moxcali. I understand most, translated for Bunny. Here's legend as best I could gather. At the height of Pakal's reign, a royal Maya scribe, Hihuapili Moxcali, wrote an account of the Maya that somehow defamed Pakal's name. Moxcali disappeared along with all traces of her work. Would have enjoyed the story much more without the unwanted outbursts of my foolish sidekick. Quite a tale, though. Amazing that it has survived somehow, even over hundreds of years. July 23rd. Big Bunny wants to start a small-time smuggling racket to pay off his college tuition. Ugh, he's the last person I'd want for a partner in crime, but I do need some way to fund my own studies. I wonder if I could stand it. July 29th. Travels today have been uneventful. Sun is hotter than ever. Tomorrow we return to base camp. Cannot wait to be rid of my companion. Suspect he is really a dog in bunny clothing. July 18th. Hard rain last night. Shared tent with Big Bunny out of kindness, pity. What does he eat? Nearly suffocated. I don't get it. What else do I have to do? I'm trying to take the calendar stones. It's not letting me. That sounds so realistic. Like I'm actually closing it. Oh. Oh, maybe this is the one.
Wow, these are heavy. I'm not sure I can hold on to these stones for very much longer. I've got to put these things down.
I get it, Nancy. I get it. Do not give me a time limit. I'm just a baby. Big old baby boy.
The poem said, when the first king ascends again.
Oh my god. Nancy, I cannot make out. Which one is 6? It is so difficult to see this. Wow. Oh, it clicked.
I've already solved this part. I've already solved this part.
Okay, I need to see the bottom. What? What is it, Nancy? Rotate, rotate.
It's locked. I've already solved this part.
Just waving my mouse over this. I'm confused. Again. Oh.
I'll have to choose which side of the cube goes here. Nothing happened.
So it wasn't that side. Oh! Semper ubi sub ubi, as Joanna likes to say. This one?
I've already solved this part. I've already solved this part.
Okay, it's a different side. This side. I'm just guessing. Next side. Next side.
This should be the last step.
This one?
I wonder what's inside. It's blank.
Who's your friend, Nancy?
Fuck!
Taylor Sinclair.
Taylor!
Who'd you expect, the Tooth Fairy? Looks like someone forgot her beauty cream. I guess we can't all age gracefully.
Thanks for the sexism. Love your
I'm sure
misogyny.
she would say the same about you.
You've been a top-notch assistant, Nancy, but I'm afraid you're just not going to make it in the art world.
Why is he talking like that? Oh no, I drank the water wrong. Whoops. I'll feel better soon.
Why are you doing this?
Nancy, do you have any idea what that book contains?
Literally choking at the end, me.
This tomb and all of its contents belong to Mexico.
Finders keepers, I say. Nobody even realizes this thing has any contents. Won't they get a surprise when they finally open it up and find that it contains a 7th century scribe and a 21st century detective? Adios, Nancy.
Adio. Pretty rude of him.
Something's
Missing here.
I'm starting to run out of air in here.
Right now? Nancy.
Something's missing here.
Oh my god.
I gotta get out of here.
I get it.
Something's missing here.
I get it.
I'm suffocating in here. Let me out.
Sorry, but he's evil.
Something's missing here.
Anything else? Oh.
This may be the scribe's notes about Bacall.
Yeah, that smell like go in the eye.
I can't breathe.
Well, now you can.
Behold, our heroine emerges from the tomb, like a mermaid from the sea. Meanwhile, the foolish villain stews in the sour soup of his own miscalculation.
From deep in the recesses of time, a wise royal scribe whispers her thanks.
And a priceless chapter of history is rescued from obscurity. Way to go, Nancy!
Thank you! I had a lot of help from my special friend, the walkthrough.
What in the world? Ah! Confound you, Nancy Drew!
He didn't do anything, though.
Dear Dad, it was great to talk to you on the phone last night. I can't wait to see you back in River Heights where I can fill you in on the whole story. Can you believe that your own daughter was recently standing face to face with a real mummy? Now that the scribe's book has been recovered, I understand how important it is and why Taylor thought he could make a fortune selling it on the black market. The book contains one of the only personal accounts of Maya life in existence anywhere. I'm sure it'll be a tremendous addition to our knowledge of the Maya, once it's translated, that is. And now that Henrik's memory is back up to speed again, I'm sure he'll be itching to get to work on it. Taylor Sinclair won't be making any art deals for a long time, though, that's for sure. I guess I shouldn't be surprised about Alejandro's discovery that the Pakal carving's provenance documents were faked after all. When Franklin Rose and the board found out, they arranged to return the artifact to Mexico right away. Mexican officials are so happy to have the artifact back, they have pledged a new era of diplomatic relations with Beach Hill. Joanna sure learned her lesson about making deals with shady operators like Taylor. The board has agreed to give her another chance, as long as she reforms her business tactics. And what else? Oh yes, Poppy Dada's announced a new direction in her artwork. All her new paintings are going to feature, what else? Mysterious red handprints. So I guess everyone is taking off in new directions now.
Pringle.
I'm going to stay and help this exhibit get launched. But I'll see you back at home in a couple of weeks. Have a safe trip home. Love, Nancy.
Woohoo!
Dear Nancy, Bess and George told me you're on a case in D.C. I hope everything is working out for you. I wish I could say the same for me. I'm planning on living here, but there's been some trouble. I think someone or something doesn't want me here. Please, Nancy, I'm afraid I can't stay here very much longer. I know you're busy, but I'm desperate. I need you to come out and investigate. Please say you will. Your friend, Sally.
Which one is that? Ghost Dogs and Moon Lake? Anyway. Done with Nancy Drew, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Now, I'm gonna change over to Apollo Justice.
Rose Thorn Ranger just traded with 3 viewers.
Hello! Thank you for the raid. You're just in luck. I was just, I'm changing the game over to Apollo Justice, Ace Trilogy. Part 4, Case 3. I believe this is going to be the 4th VOD. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, stream title changed on Twitch. Now on YouTube, I have to change it too. Let's play Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. 4. Case 3. How have things been going? Been going pretty well. I just finished the game. So, oh, I should change the tags too, but this is fine. I can't change the thumbnail, unfortunately, but I've changed the game over. How was your stream? Okay, moving things over. You've been tired though? I feel you. I'm always battling tiredness. Okay. Now we can switch over to new game. Anyway. Oh yeah, this game has an epilepsy warning. Let me add that. Epilepsy warning. There are bright flashes in the game for no reason. It's for effect, but I'm sure they could find a different way to do that. Time for Turnabout Serenade. Oh, let me update people that I'm playing it. Uh-huh. Okay, now we can play. So what's this game about? It's a basically a detective series. Let's rock. This is case 3, which I don't know anything about, but it's a silly game. There's murders, and you just solve them as an attorney. Klaus, we love you. What the fuck accent was that? Rock on, everyone! Get out your handkerchiefs for our special guest. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started. Thank you for coming to the Gaviner's Guilty as Charged tour. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will now be a 20-minute intermission. Okay, I'm not sure about this accent I'm putting on. It's a little weird. July 7th, 8:05 p.m. Backstage hallway. Ooh, I wonder what's gonna happen. Is Klaus gonna be, I bet he's gonna be charged with murder. Klaus is another detective. Sorry, he's a lawyer. The prosecutor. This is so cool. Us at a Gaviner's concert?
Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing.
Oh, I need to change where the webcam is pointed.
The Gaviners, putting the sick back in music.
Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice. Sending us those tickets at 20% off? They're hard to get a hold of, you know.
When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free.
Let's head to his dressing room, Apollo. You know, like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at a Gaviner show.
Trucy? You didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name?
Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Clavier. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Yeah, but I'm a girl. I'm supposed to swoon over gods of rock. God awful, maybe. I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. I got 12 Gaviner's albums and 15 concert videos.
That was quite a bit of impulse shopping.
I got an advance on my next 15 years worth of allowance. From Mr. Wright, that sounds...
Oh, from Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity. Who would have imagined me here? At a Gaviner's concert, watching Prosecutor Gavin rock. To be honest, he was kind of cool, and I'm kind of envious. Not that I'd ever admit that to Trucy.
Ah, you made it. Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets.
And the invoice you sent along with them.
You were incredible up on stage, Mr. Gavin.
Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, yeah? And we're almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself. La Miroir singing, right? La Miroir singing, right? The siren at the battle? What? What the fuck? What are they saying? Where is... How do I see the... Okay. History. It's called history. The siren of the ballad. Oh yeah! That flyer says she flew all the way over for this show. That's right. I happened to catch her show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her here to perform with us. La Miroir says you praise me too highly. Oh. Whoa, who's this guy? He's huge! Oh, allow me to introduce Mr. Romain Letus, La Miroir's manager, and her interpreter, incidentally. It is a great honor for us to be here, and a great honor for La Miroir to be heard in this country. She is speaking in glyphs? That's pretty cool. That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful. Ooh! It's La Miroir! I'm actually meeting La Miroir! La Miroir, serious songstress. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air, lilting above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. La Miroir says, we have long looked forward to this joint performance. Ah, La Miroir, your voice. It is art. Yet without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice. I've seen this kid somewhere before. He plays piano at all of La Miroir's concerts. He's cute, and he's a really good pianist. Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear. Allow me to introduce Machi Tobiah. He is blind. This is why he never strays far from La Miroir. They are always together. They're like characters from some fairy tale. La Miroir is so, what's the word? Exotic and mysterious. She does seem quite pretty, at least her eyes do. Hers is a kind of sightseeing musique. Huh? She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into songs. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm. Sights into song. That's so poetic. She was gracious enough to put music to my lyrics tonight. The guitar serenade. I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait! And now it is time. For the next part, we're giving the Governor's hard rock a little rest. La Miroir, the stage is yours. The band members will not play during La Miroir's ballad. Only Machi's tender tones and La Miroir's dulcet voice. And my guitar, of course. Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know? I should have learned to play the guitar. There's not much romance in chords of steel. Shall we hit the stage then? Good luck, Mr. Gavin. Take care your hearts aren't stolen away, yeah? Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly. Got a glow stick in the air. Yeah. Whoa! Y'all see that? That's what? Oh! Oh shit! Was that supposed to happen? Because she's just like continuing to sing. July 7th, 9:05 p.m. Backstage hallway. Wow, wasn't La Mirror amazing? I even cried a little. I was surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar. Yeah, that even surprised me, and I'm a musician. What a production! What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. He looked as surprised as I was. Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero. I'm not sure I'd call that art. Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room. There's 20 minutes till the last part of the show. How many breaks does this band need? Gaviner's dressing room. What the heck was that? I was never consulted about it. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I've asked the man in charge. I played new rock, not great balls of fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever's responsible. He seems upset. Apologists, were you the one who tried to torch me? Hey, I didn't do it. So much for risking your life for art. The guitar serenade is ruined. Ruined. Well, let's try to talk to him at least. I'm not sure that's the best move right now. Talk to him. I'm gonna look around the room. Obviously. What's the police recruitment poster doing here? Rock on with the police. Maybe they're trying to trick kids into thinking the police are some kind of band. But that's just silly. Who'd name a band the police? That speaker looks familiar. Oh? Yeah, like the one for the PA system back in school. Oh, we have one of those in my classroom too. That's right. She's still in junior high. I feel old. A police uniform hangs on the stand here. Ooh, I want to try it on. Nothing to see here. Move along. It's okay. You don't have to go that far to be special. I mean, you're not exactly the type who's just another face in the crowd. Really? You think so? I guess you're right. Now I feel like a meanie for making that insinuation. This place is decorated like a high school dance. Though I think our decorations were paper, not chains. The Gaviners are into change. It's part of their image. Huh, no kidding. Ever since they used chains on the cover art for Gonna Lock You Up? They're really into the whole police thing, aren't they? It'd be cooler if they turned that red light on. They don't have to turn on the red light. I don't want the light on. Someone drew the Gaviner's mark in lipstick here. Lipstick. I'd like to wear lipstick someday. Oh? You don't use lipstick yet, Trucy? Daddy won't let me. Not until I learn to play piano, he says. You'll be waiting a long time then, I'm afraid. Ooh! A cruiser guitar! They sold those to commemorate 5 years of the band. Rocking it hard, under the speed limit. There's a cruiser bass, and a cruiser drum set, and a cruiser keyboard. Even a cruiser whistle. I'm not so sure about that last one. It's for blowing the whistle on criminals. I don't think that requires an actual whistle, Trucy. Hi! How you doing? Come by for the Apologestas stream? Good decision. Why is that plastic bowl of stew sitting there? Maybe they use it for interrogating bad guys. Fess up to what you did and we'll let you eat that stew. That's just mean. It gets worse. See? If the bad guy confesses, they say, okay, eat it. If you can, see it's made of plastic. It's like you don't know which ones are the real bad guys. I think you need to take a deep breath, Trucy. Those are some pretty heavy-duty gloves. Maybe they have to carry around hot pots or something? They are a little thick. I couldn't even stuff a pigeon in those. That's exactly what I was thinking. That guitar! That's the legendary AA400, the Red Badger. I thought rock was supposed to be rebellious, not civic. Every aspiring guitarist wants one of these. They even paint their own guitars to look like it. Ah, the fickleness of youth. You should dye your hair badger red, too. I like my hair the way it is, thank you very much. Ah, the stubbornness of age! Oh. Look! It's a postcard of La Miroir! What are these letters at the bottom? I've never seen these before. It must be her native tongue, Borginian. Borginian, huh? Postcard added to the court record. Oh. The flaming guitar. You mean the guitar that wasn't part of the act? Part of the act? Food burn up a guitar on purpose. But it worked really well with the lyrics just then. Burning on into my heart, fire, burn my love away, all away. Wait, you think the audience thought it was? Sounds like he got lucky. They probably thought it was part of the act. At least I did. He got lucky and he didn't realize it. Anyway, that guitar was the Ferrari of guitars. All the speed, all the sound, and all the price. If I burned one of those at every show, I'd go broke. Unusually frugal for a rock band. Try singing that to Mr. Gavin. Achtung! Today's been one disaster after another. My hog won't run. My guitar case is broken. Daddy told me there'd be days like these. La Miroir's song. Wasn't La Miroir's song incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin? Ah, yes, thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics and she wrote the melody. You know, I was surprised she could sing in English. I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here. What's this? A lyric sheet. It's yours. Signed by myself and La Miroir. Yippee! Thanks so much! All I ever get to sign are client defense agreements. Almost time for the third act of the night. Oh, there's more? Yes, La Miroir's part is done. Now it's time for us to drop our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it. Woohoo! Ready, Apollo? I think I'll pass. Eh? I like the bit with La Miroir, but the rest could use a volume nod, turned way down. Apollo, you're getting old. Ah! Does 22 qualify as old to a 15-year-old? Well, I'm going. Let the old folks rest backstage, yeah? Time to rock. Hey, you're older than me! Backstage hallway. Ah, hey, it's you! That right kid! Detective Sky! I'll let that right kid put business pass. Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once you've shared a bottle of fingerprinting powder. I had a hard time reading that. That's a new one. So, Emma, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me in charge of security in this pit? Security? Did something happen? There's no knowing with that glimmerous fop. Apparently, he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where does he get off acting like he's some big rock star? He is a big rock star. Hey! You listening to me? So, where's this door here lead to? This one? That's La Miroir's dressing room. Don't even think of going in there unless you want a piece of snack ooze in your face. Is she ever in a good mood, I wonder? What's that odd-looking doll doing there? Oh! That's the blue badger. Could you try either talking or munching, but not both? She snackooed me. Serves me right for going out of my way. Sorry, I don't speak snackoos. What's this? Some kind of headset piece? Why would someone leave this in the hallway? Maybe La Mirar's bodyguard dropped it? Emma! Will you stop eating those snacks for 1 second and listen? Ha! If you think you're going to pull me away from my snacks just to hear you mumbling on and on about whatever, you're going to be sorely disappointed. At least I got her to stop munching. That's a pretty sturdy looking box there. Maybe it's an instrument case. There's a guitar to connect to it. Don't even think about taking that. I don't think I could even carry it. Just not with me. The Governor's guilty as charged tour poster. They're plastered all over the place. It's annoying. Well, this is the concert venue. It makes sense. Why? Everyone here is already here. Why advertise to them? People like to see the poster at the concert. It's part of the experience. Do you have to find fault with everything I say? Just not with me. Come to think of it, I am a little thirsty. I'll have some tea. I think I'll get a water. I'll have tea! If you want tea so bad, go buy it yourself. Just not with me. I'll take a tea. So this is La Mirar's dressing room. If you even think about going in there, I'll... What? What was that? Was that a gunshot? Something's going on. You, out of my way! Emma! La Mirar! La Mirar! It's not locked. I'm going in. It's not locked. La Mirar's dressing room. What's that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. Oh, shit! Ah! It's La Mirar's manager. Mr. What's his name? Latouche! Oh, no. Hey, you! Me? Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? And don't touch anything. I'll be right back. What's going on? I just talked to him, and now... He's alive! Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? I was shot. Who? Who shot you? I don't know. Ask. Ask? Ask what? Ask witness. Witness? There was a witness? Who? Cold. So cold. Witness. You're cold. Don't worry, you're going to be fine. Help is on the way. Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the witness? The witness is... Siren. Siren? How can a siren witness anything? Oh... Mr. Latouche! Yikes! Emma? What was that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No? I could have sworn I heard a door close. The concert's been cancelled. Backup's on its way. It's Mr. Latouche? He's dead, isn't he? Terrible. I lost him. Romain Latouche, shot, and I heard his last words. The witness is the siren, whatever that means. I swear, my mouth is just so dry lately. The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go. Good work, Darian. I'll let you know if I find out anything about the victim. Later. Later, skater. It's investigation time then, yeah, Fraulein Detective? I don't need some rock and rolling prosecutor to tell me that. One request I must make. Tell no one on staff or otherwise anything of this. Ooh, a gag order. No word gets out other than that Mr. Latouche is dead. No word of the cause of death or of the murder. Tell no one, not even La Mirar? Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, one other thing. I'll need your signature on this, Air Forehead. Yours too, Fraulein. Oh, on that? investigation request? Why just us? You two are civilians. It's standard procedure. That should be okay to sign, I think. You should probably read it. You're an attorney. Make sure you read everything before you sign it. Right, well, get started with the investigation. I'm on it already. Ah, and one tip for you. Huh? Me? Try not to get in the Fräulein detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. Gee, I wonder why. We were all questioned as witnesses, and now none of us can go home. We'll investigate, alright? Our way. Somehow, I don't see us getting back to that crime scene anytime soon. I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon. This is no time for navel-gazing. Let's crack this case. I worry about Trucy. Seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Of course, that's not surprising considering who her father is. Something the matter? No. Let's get cracking. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latuse's last words. The witness is Siren. First order of business is to find out what he meant by siren. Everything is clickable again. A concert poster for the Guilty as Charged tour. I love that name, Guilty as Charged. Seems kind of negative to me. Well, why don't we do the opposite? Magician Trucy presents the Innocent as Charged tour. Kind of loses its impact, doesn't it? I'm thirsty, Apollo. Want something to drink? How about this one? A Steel Samurai soda. Now in real steel flavor. Huh? Here, my treat. Hey, this isn't enough change. The machines outside are cheaper. This one is highway robbery. True that. Looks like an instrument case. A big instrument case. There's a great magic trick you can do with one of these. Huh? What kind? The miraculous beautiful girl escapes the case illusion. So it's the girl who's miraculous, not the escape? So picky. What's that? It looks like some kind of feature phone. Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset. What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Latouche might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards? I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on. La Mirage dressing room. The scene of the crime! We're not supposed to go in there. But aren't we involved? Aren't we duty-bound to investigate? Sadly, no. Though the situation being what it is, now may be our best chance to do some snooping. That's the Blue Badger. That's the Blue Badger, the police mascot. Is the Blue Badger? Fuck. Has something to do with the band? Well, yeah. The Blue Badger is the Governor's mascot, too. Huh. Go figure. I hear those things fly off the shelves. I'll have to take a closer look at one someday. Okay, that's it. Governor's dressing room. I'll go here first. Huh, looks like nobody's here. Prosecutor Gavin's probably busy with the case, too. No rest for the wicked. No rest for us either, Apollo. Let's get rockin'! Rock, rock! Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have to let us investigate the scene, please. You're attorneys, no? Didn't you wait until you have a client? Latouche did tell me to ask the witness, the siren. With his dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count? Look, glare at me all you want. You'll get no snacks from me. Please! Think of poor La Mirage! Oh, well, I suppose. You did find the body with me. Great, let's get to it. Right! Just try not to touch anything. She's letting us look, and she's not munching her snacks. This bodes well. There are clues here, I can feel it. Leave no hanger unhung, no spot unspotted. Ooh, Apollo, can I eat some of those, please? Absolutely not. I know, but still, I yearn. Look, you're not the only one eyeing that fruit here. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's eat! Right! Whoa, stop it! Are you too crazy? Emma, you of all people should know better. But she tempted me. She's a temptress. Please grow up. That's so silly. Huh, another ladder. Actually, it's technically a stepladder. Well, hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Please forgive my lack of ladder discrimination. I'm less worried about the stepladder and more worried about why it's there. Why is the ladder there? Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling? I still say it's a stepladder. Ooh, what a pretty brooch! Oh, Emma! You're not going to say, can I have it, please, are you? Oh, look, you may be a cute little girl at 15, but that doesn't get you any special treatment with me. Oh. It's not healthy to envy the young, Emma. It's not about envy, it's about tampering with evidence. Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You need to learn to respect your elders a little. Something seems so familiar about that brooch. Juicy's still after that brooch, clearly. No way! If you want one that bad, get your daddy to buy it for you. Daddy always says, Juicy, if you want something, go find or borrow it. Oh, and when in doubt, beg. Leave it to Mr. Right. I should be concerned about Trucy's future, but I'm more concerned about the owner of that brooch. Are these bullet holes? Looks like it. There are 2 here in the hall. From the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed. But there are 2 holes. Wouldn't that mean 2 misses? The murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Ouch! Painful. No kidding. I wonder about this murder weapon. That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. Ah, that's for monitoring the stage from this room. Monitoring? It pipes in a real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up. Yes, I seem to recall it being loud and vaguely musical. It made it hard to hear Mr. Lotus's last words. There's another Gaviner's poster here. I'm just about sick of seeing those, personally. Maybe I'll tear it down. Haha! No tampering with the crime scene, Emma. Maybe there's something else I can tear to shreds. Don't look at me! What's this poster? Let's see. This summer, a Legal Eagles production of Case Closed. Looks like a poster for a different show. One I wouldn't mind seeing real soon. Case Closed ad. Apollo! Look at that thing. It's huge! That's a TV! Yeah, a wide flat screen TV. I want one of those. You'll be wanting one for a very long time on your salary, Junior. Wait till you're as famous as Mr. Wright was, then dream. I don't think Daddy was ever rich, even when he was in law. Great, just stomp on my dreams, why don't you? Look, there's a little window over here. Maybe the killer escaped through that. It's barely big enough for me to get my head through. Not to mention, it only opens a crack. What? I was just saying it's possible. Right. No harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it is impossible. You could peek into the room through it, though, you know? Seeing these mirrors lined up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. You are in a dressing room. This must be makeup. I've never heard of most of these brands. Maybe they're Borginian? All I know is they sure don't make for much of a clue. This is one of those things, right? At the barber's. A permanent dryer. Want me to curl those bangs of yours? No thanks.
Better not mess with his hair, Emma. It's part of his identity, you know.
What an amazing bouquet. I mean, it's giant.
Not sure I approve. It'd be better if this flower was a bit more... Oh! Eek! The flower fell off!
What happened to preserving the crime scene, Emma?
It's fine, fine. I'll just put it back. See?
How scientific.
Okay, I got everything around. Oh, not this, though.
Look at all these presents. La Mirar sure is popular.
Ooh, I wonder what's inside. We can't open them, can we?
Probably not a good idea.
You never know what you might find in one of these boxes. Bombs, razors, ransom notes. It could be anything. I'm never having a birthday party again. That's a body, isn't it?
Sure is. The victim, no less. Take a closer look.
Eek! Go ahead, Apollo. You first.
Me? No, you should go first, Trissy. Really.
Will you two stop bickering and get over here?
She's munching on snackaroos again. Snackoos again. Hope she's not too annoyed.
Eek! Is that... What? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about, red stuff than I do. Yep.
Says who? Something is strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like?
Looks like paint, actually. I mean, look, the blood here. Well, it is through a jacket and a shirt. But yeah. The blood is dried, but it's not like... It's not brown, which it usually is. Apollo, look at this hand.
He's holding something.
Hey, no touching.
You can throw all the snacks at me you'd like, Emma, but sooner or later, you're going to run out of them.
You raise a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. See there? He's holding something. What's this?
A keyring?
You think it might belong to the killer?
Certainly a possibility. What an unusual keyring. And what unusual keys. This could be a vital clue.
Mr. Latouche died clutching this. Note the heart-shaped ring.
The body was holding a keyring.
I wonder what it could mean. It must mean something. It doesn't look like the kind Mr. Latouche would use.
The question is, whose keyring is it?
Well, you're practically a detective there, Apollo. Practically.
I'm glad it brings them so much joy to mock me.
Me like guitar key? Yeah, it's got that heart. It's really cute. I'd love it. Okay, can't look at anything else. Let's look at the gun.
This is the murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver?
That's right. A big .45 caliber revolver. Wow. I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those.
Why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it. I didn't...
Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackoos when it happened.
I know. No one here thinks you did it, Emma.
It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo.
Hey! What have I done?
Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right?
Revolver added to the court record. A .45 caliber revolver. Very deadly.
You know, Apollo, I was wondering, what's a caliber? And what does the .45 mean?
Huh?
You want me to tell you? It's the size of the barrel. Simply put, the larger the caliber, the bigger the round. The bullets, in other words, bigger bullets do more damage.
Wow, chalk 1 point up for forensic science.
You know it. But it's not 45 inches, right? That'd be too big. What's the unit of measurement they use, Miss Science? Well? Hush! Kids shouldn't ask so many questions.
Is that it? I think so. Talk to Emma, the victim. Mr. Romain Letus, was it? He was Lamurar's manager, an interpreter, apparently. This was his first time in the country. So I'm guessing he didn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely, nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course. One person? Who? Lamurar. No one here might have had a motive, but she's from... What are you talking about? Hey, it was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Always with the snacks. He's a big man. Or was. I don't think even I would win in a fight with him. Which is why, whoever it was, used a revolver, I'm guessing. We've sent a request to the Borginian embassy for more info on him. The crime. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone. You do? That's true. It was us who found the body. What? I guess that's what I missed from watching the concert. Hey, I wish I was watching the concert too. Anything would be better than this. Well, we know the crime took place during the concert. And when we heard the shot and entered the room, the killer was already gone. What? That doesn't make sense. You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here? How did they leave the room? That window is a little too small, isn't it? The mystery of the disappearing killer. Locked room mystery. Classic. Phoenix Wright, locked room mystery. There's a number inscribed on the back of the badge. There are many numbers like it, but this one is mine. Proof that I'm an attorney. To tell the truth, I get a happy feeling inside just looking at it. Oh, whoops. Investigation request. To ensure the efficiency and secrecy of our investigation, the bearer is hereby ordered to speak to no one outside the investigation concerning any details of the case. District Police Chief. This brooch looks oddly familiar. A sort of pin fastener for attaching things to clothes. Not a safety pin type, though. So if it's not a safety pin, is it a danger pin? I suppose if you stuck it in your eye, then yeah, sure. But you could do that with a safety pin, too, for that matter. Thanks for taking the fun out of my danger pin. You're driving a dagger pin through my heart here. A danger pin. My bad. Here's the keys again. Girl. Girl. It really says that. How cute. There are 3 kings on this heart-shaped keyring. This middle key is shaped like a guitar? I get it. It must be the key to a guitar case. A guitar case key. I'll bet I know who this belongs to. The middle of the weapon is a revolving chamber. That's where you load the bullets. A revolver, see? Revolver. That sounds a bit like Wonder Bar. Especially if you say it really fast. I guess. You know what I always used to think? I used to think the closest sound to Wunderbar was one liver. There's just so many words in the world, Apollo. Isn't it amazing? So many different words, so many different people. People like Trucy. Anything else I need to examine? Nope. Oh, what's this? What's wrong, Apollo? Your mouth is catching flies. Oh? Nothing. It's nothing. Maybe that's how the killer escaped. That's what you were thinking, right? When we arrived on the scene, the killer had already fled. He or she must have had a way out, and that air vent is one possibility. But it's much too small. Not if the killer were about your size, Trucy. Didn't do it! Huh? I was cutting up the dance floor at the time, thank you! I know. Of course I don't think you did it. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, what have I done? Move out of here. God, my mouth is so dry. Go to the stage. In the wings.
The stage looks empty.
I was hoping to get a chance to talk to Prosecutor Gavin.
Oh well, nothing to do but go to the crime scene, I guess.
Damn. Really? Let's look at everything. Look at all these electronic devices. I'm guessing they have something to do with sound.
Why guess when we can fiddle? Let's see here.
Don't touch that.
A healthy curiosity is the key to a good investigation. When in doubt, fiddle. That's what Daddy always says.
They should really require parental testing, clearly.
Wow, that piano looks much bigger close up. Machi played so beautifully.
Yeah, like a real pianist.
It's just silly, Apollo. How can you call someone as good as Machi a pianist? Why, that's like throwing him in the same class as Daddy.
Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. Burn. No, that's a big instrument case.
That's a case for a contrabass, I think.
You could fit 20 violins in there, I bet.
It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument.
You could fit 5 truces in there, I bet.
Hey, are you comparing me to an instrument? I wonder who left his sitting open like that.
Look, a ladder. I guess they need one to work on the lights and such.
Why don't they use a stepladder? I prefer stepladders, really. Is that so wrong?
Not wrong, just, well, why do you prefer stepladders?
They're so much more flexible than plain old ladders.
I prefer my ladders rigid and stable, thank you.
What a big stage. It's on a whole other scale than the Wonder Bar.
The lights were so bright I couldn't see the whole first part of the concert.
I'd love to build my act on a stage like this someday.
Just hold back on the lights for my eye's sake, please.
You'll be too blinded by my magic to worry about lights.
You probably don't want to blind the audience if you plan on showing them magic.
So I definitely haven't seen everything, and let's I'll just do this. Do a little wipe. Oh.
That's the Governor's dressing room. The crime scene was La Mirar's dressing room. Next door.
Never know where clues might be hiding, Apollo. Let's case this joint.
After you, true CPI.
Okay. I did look at everything in here. Hi, La Mirar's dressing room. Doing another sweep. Oh, wait. I didn't show her anything. Okay. Present. You always carry that around, do you? Just like Mr. Wright.
Huh?
It's good to never let yourself forget who you are. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work.
Come to think of it, why do I carry this around? Though I suppose that's one compliment it's got me.
Sorry. I can't comment on anything not scientifically relevant. I am a forensic scientist, after all.
A self-styled one, at least. So this is the murder weapon? This revolver is incredibly heavy. It's been fired twice. You can still smell the gunpowder. That's odd.
What's odd?
Oh, nothing. Hey, no fair! Tell us! It's just, something about this revolver seems strange. Strange?
What about it seems strange?
Oh, the murder weapon. What do you think about this revolver?
Well, it's pretty big. And heavy.
That's right. It's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such close range. It's overkill. I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order it extra spicy, just to be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites.
And that's not a problem?
There's another thing about a gun this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter.
Strain?
Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. Ouch! It's like the shooter's a victim too! Yet, the killer used his revolver, and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting.
Used to shooting a high-caliber weapon?
Well, that's about it. I think we've looked at just about everything there is.
I guess you're right.
I know how you're feeling. It is hard to know when to stop, but anything more involved has to wait until the squad gets here. I suppose. I'll go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here till I get back?
Huh? Oh, actually, we have to...
Great, thanks.
He left.
What do we do, Apollo? You told us to wait.
Great. Now how am I supposed to investigate?
Oh, well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go.
Huh? Go?
Time's a wasting, Apollo. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Well, that's true, but... On second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine.
Of course it will. Let's go.
Fuck. Things are not gonna go well. No! Who's there?
A weirdo? We didn't just imagine that, did we?
He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours?
Hardly!
Whoever that was, he sure looked suspicious.
Let's go to the stage. In the wings.
What is it with today? Problem after problem. Actun. You ain't kidding.
It's the 2 leading members of the Gaviners, Apollo. Clavier on vocals and Darien on guitar. They're so cool.
I have a hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but a prosecutor, honestly.
Huh? What are they arguing about?
Probably the case, I'd bet. My hog won't start. My guitar case is busted. My guitar's been burned to a crisp. And to top it all off, someone's dead. And then there was that performance just now. What was that all about? Hey man, don't blame me. You were the one who missed the cue. Me? Miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of that song wrong? How? And what was all that tinny playing of yours? Who you calling tinny?
Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting up over.
This is hardly the time.
What are you two doing here?
Hiya.
We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Wait, you were what?
Listen, you need to confirm that with the Republic of Virginia, Detective Crescent.
Right. Anything else?
What did he just call him? Detective?
Greetings.
Got a skunk tail. on its head. Is it? It might be a foxtail. I don't know. Foxtails are kind of like that, right? They got like the tip is a different color. Darian Crescend. Criminal Affairs, Division 3. Hello. Criminal Affairs?
Apollo, you really don't know anything about the Gaviners, do you?
Something tells me that's about to be remedied. About the crime. Which crime do you mean? The murder, what else?
Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit of parade of crimes, you see. Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog and his guitar case.
Anyway, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Letouce than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You were the one who found the body, yeah? While we were in the middle of a performance, no less.
Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin?
I'll leave that to Fraulein Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes.
They're not exactly best buddies, are they? Emma and Prosecutor Gavin, I mean.
Well, what to do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once.
Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found. I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to this concert and not know anything about the Gaviners?
It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once. I know America exists.
The Gaviners aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow.
The police?
The real police. By day they pack heat, but by night they heat up the stage. By day those lips interrogate, by night they sing songs of unrequited passion.
Okay. Okay, Tracy.
Trucy? Her name is Trucy, not Tracy. I've been staring at her name and I still said it wrong. Ooh. They debuted 7 years ago with 13 Years Hard Time for Love. Then came Love with No Chance of Parole and My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness. The list of hits goes on and on.
This here's my right-hand man, Darian Crescend. I make the melodies and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really. And this guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When a performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes into this funk, just like today. I'd hope murder would be a bit more off-putting than a ruined concert. The concert today, a disaster. I'll get to the bottom of this, and then we'll see who missed the cue.
The missed cue? They were arguing about that before.
Great. I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists.
What's this missed cue you keep talking about?
Aha, you heard it, didn't you? From the audience.
Actually, I didn't notice anything.
See? No amateur is going to pick up on that. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No. Now take a listen to this.
What's that?
A mixing board. We used it to record our concert tonight. Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder?
Well, we've come this far. Might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry.
This is but one of the devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each member's performance separately. You use the slider to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out.
Wow, neat! So, could you say hear only the drum part?
Of course. That's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. I'm more concerned with the other criminal, the one who kills people. You want help on the case? Then help me with mine. I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. First, we bring up the part of the performance in question. You simply choose a section of the song you wish to hear on the uppermost bar. Like so. There it is. Now, listen. Was something wrong? You couldn't hear it. Listen again closely. Ah, I did hear it. The timing's a little off, isn't it? You see, there, right at the most important part, and even an amateur can hear it. An amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You're missing the point. We'll never stand about crime until we're perfect. Perfect. Here he goes again. Right, amateur, you'll prove my point. Huh? Me? You will find the miscue. You will tell us which instrument, which part is the guilty party. But how? Did I not just explain it? Move the sliders with L and L to adjust the volume for each part. Then you will find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue with L and L. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears. Nothing to do but try, Apollo. I guess. I'll admit this looks kind of fun. First, a quick review. Use L and L to adjust the part's volume. Jump to another section of the song with L and R. And use left stick and left stick to switch parts, right? Got it. Once you found the guilty party, press X to point it out. Time to rock. Not this one? Each part sounds so nice. Perfectly on beat. This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar. Ah. It was you, Darian. Well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. Ah, well, that's all you have to say. That kind of attitude leads killers walk free, Darian. Here they go again. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. It's starting to feel like we're just wasting time. It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad. Mixing board added to the court record. Allows music to be played in separate tracks. I still can't get over the title for that song. Guilty Love? Oh, whoops. I meant to present. Air forehead. Yeah? Understand that I am now not Prosecutor Gavin now. I am lead vocal of the Gaviners. That badge sings a different song on a different stage. Right. I wish I had an alter ego to hide behind sometimes. Sorry, but I'm not in the mood to talk about that right now. You and I can only take so much in one day. Funny, I always thought of Prosecutor Gavin as one of those cool stoic types. The sort that never complains. How wrong I was. I wrote those lyrics, you know. Thought it was Lamoire who gave them life. Wow, that's beautiful. Grr. Maybe I should try to write some lyrics someday. I was wondering if you knew anything about this. That? Does it look familiar? Familiar? It's mine. That's my keyring. I've been looking all over for it.
What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin?
I knew it.
Hollow! How can you make that I knew it face? The keyring that was...
Yeah, I know.
Thanks anyway. So where did you find it?
Actually, the victim was holding it. Like he was trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant his life.
What? The victim, you mean Mr. Latouche had my keys?
Indeed.
Then will my trials be over?
Speaking of trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today. Emma was right about the fop. I'll give her that.
Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today.
I really don't think that's...
Tell us. And we'll keep mum about the keyring for now.
Are you blackmailing me, Fraulein?
Gavin's troubles.
You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting?
And something about your guitar case being busted?
You're well informed.
You mentioned it a few times.
It all happened this morning. It's all this keyring's fault.
The keyring?
It's got all my keys on it, yeah? My bike key, my car key, and the key to my guitar case.
Wait, so this keyring...
It disappeared. I thought I'd put it in my jacket pocket.
Prosecutor Gavin's keyring disappeared?
I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing. And in order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock.
Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that...
The very one. Up in flames. And right on stage, too.
I actually thought that was part of the show.
Crazy. And to top it off, Mr. Latouche's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these. Strange days, indeed. You think?
What's wrong, Trucy? Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, this heart-shaped keyring gets stolen. Then a very expensive guitar flares up on stage. Then Mr. Latouche dies.
Yes, and?
Did it all really just be a coincidence?
Coincidence? Meaning? Darian, can you make any sense of all this? Hey, don't look at me.
What do you think, Apollo?
Huh?
I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned.
You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you, Fraulein?
I am.
What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about?
Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today?
Well, I have noticed. You know, something was bugging me too. That keyring and the guitar and the body.
Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy.
He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up if you're a man. You're as clueless as I am. Huh? No, give Air Forehead a chance. Let's see your evidence of the connection. Shall we?
Evidence? Ugh, I better think of something pronto. Come on! Let's see it. What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles?
Sugar, oh that night in your embrace, when you stole away the keys, my heart held on so tight. Pleasure, but a fleeting melody, it wraps itself around me, and now through the air I fly. Woe, burning on in my heart, fire. Burn my love away, all away. Like a bullet of love, fire. Take my life away, all away. Guitar, up together to the sky. It's this, isn't it? A lyric sheet? The guitar serenade? What's that got to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. Though I wouldn't have believed it if the Fraulein hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles! Maybe it is a coincidence, or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Fraulein?
I do. Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today?
It's predicted in the lyrics to this song. What? No way! The song's prediction. Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in the order that they occurred. While reading this lyrics sheet. First, the keyring was stolen. And not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring. That's right here. When you stole away the keys my heart held on to so tight. This is a heart holding keys. And next, his guitar burst into flame. Burning on in my heart fire, burn my love away. And then Mr. Latus was killed. Like a bullet of love, fire, take my life away. But that's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. So everything that happened today, here. This song predicted it all? Or perhaps it was the other way around. Huh? The criminal could have based their crime on the lyrics. But who would go through all that trouble? Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you stumbled upon something quite vital and quite annoying, Fräulein. She looks pleased. The lyrics predicting the crime. Clavier? Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me. I have to agree. The keyring, the guitar, and the murder. The keyring might have been dropped by accident. Hello, Quick Mouse. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think that it was unconnected. That's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever. So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics? That sounds likely. Well, why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm going to get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm going to talk to the Burgundian embassy about Mr. Latus. Alright. Thanks, Darian. I'll leave the pondering of mysteries to you. I'm out of here. Out for a national, Mr. Latus was killed. It seems like that would have to be the point of all of this. But they did more than that. They left us with not only a murder, but a mystery. Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today. Maybe this is the real Prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves, yeah? Yeah. I guess this is all we're going to get for Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves La Miroir to the question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where La Miroir is now? I had her go to my dressing room. With that pianist Machi Tobayev, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. Latus's sudden passing. The governor's dressing room. Got it. Who's there? There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Trucy?
You know, he did look sort of familiar.
So he is a friend of yours.
No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Ah, La Miroir. What has happened? I heard that Mr. Latus has died.
La Miroir, you speak? I mean, you speak English?
Yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Bourguignon, but I am not Bourguignon by birth. But wasn't Mr. Latus your interpreter? Yes, well, it was Mr. Latus's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see.
Then your pianist is also...
No, Machi Tobias is Bourguignon. He does not speak English. Now please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latus? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Latus was...
Trucy!
Huh?
Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? Not a word.
But Mr. Latus is La Miroir's manager. That's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party?
Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I'd suspect.
All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It is very unsettling.
I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions?
Of course. I am always willing to help.
She's as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but but I like this La Miroir. What is it, Machi? What? But you'd be alone. What seems to be the problem? Machi, he is not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be all right? Sure, of course. Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about? The Republic of Burguinia. That's in Northern Europe, right? I've never even heard of it. I started out singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am. You don't say! You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. La Miroir, you're not from Burguinia originally? Were you born here? Well... Oh, is that supposed to be a secret? Image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course. Yes, it is something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not to speak anything but Burgundian in public. Image is important, I guess. She's not all image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound. A painter in what? She travels the world, turning the sights she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right? You're very perceptive. Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I? Stop while you're ahead, Trucy. This landscape painter in sound, too, is an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard. They even call you the siren of the ballad, right? Yes, in Burgundian, La Miroir means the siren. I fear that, perhaps, already I am not the siren I once was. Machi. Your pianist, Machi, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll. He's very European. I met him while singing in restaurants in Burguinia. He is an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me. It's like a fairy tale almost. I notice he hardly leaves your side. Yes, well, he is blind. At first, I hesitated at dragging him across the world. He doesn't speak English either, does he? He had never left Burguinia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Machi and I together are La Miroir, together always. Mr. Latouche. Mr. Latouche was my new manager. New? Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come, I met Mr. Latouche at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard, and as it turned out, my interpreter. Interpreter? Even though you speak English? Yes, but we were to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Though, I fear that may have to be cancelled now. Was Mr. Latouche from the Republic of Burguinia too? Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him. And now, I shall never know. No one will even tell me why he has died. I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk to anyone. Mr. Latouche, the talented man, the siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. I am happy for him that it has become so well known. The siren? That's what he meant. Huh? Apollo? You are the siren, right, La Miroir? That is the meaning of my name in Burgundian, yes. It was the name my producer gave me. But why do you ask? It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you. What do you mean, important? I'll tell you later. You deserve to know. The siren. Siren. It turns out that's a very important word in this case. How? When we found Mr. Latouche, he was still alive. What? I heard him say something. His last words. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? Ask witness. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the witness? The witness is Siren. He said siren. Really? I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said. Mr. Latouche said that? Asked the witness? And you're the siren, La Miroir. Did you see what happened? Lamirar?
Might I ask, are you with the police?
Well, no, I'm a defense attorney.
An attorney? Yet there have been no arrests, yes?
Is that a problem?
Does an attorney now work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think. But Lamirar, I am sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them.
Why? If she witnessed the crime, why won't she tell us?
I believe we are through here.
I believe so. Would you mind taking a look at this, Lamirar?
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what to say. I wish I could help you.
Don't worry about it. Certainly one of the most pleasant refusals I've had. That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you?
My brooch, yes. Well, it may be mine.
Yours, Lamirar?
I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it. Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Lamirar's. Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it.
So this brooch belongs to her. That begs the question.
Is something wrong, Apollo?
What was this brooch doing at the crime scene? Whoa! Who's there now?
Ah, it's you. Where were you?
Emma! Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual.
You bet something's wrong. The impossible's happened.
And it's all your fault, you know? Oops, maybe this is all about us leaving the crime scene.
What do you mean by impossible? Well, it's gone. Utterly gone. What's gone? The body, stupid. What else? Mr. Latus's body has disappeared. What?
Prosecutor Gavin. From your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news. I heard Mr. Latus's body has gone missing. Look for yourself. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle.
How can he just stand there? We have to start the
There's no need for alarm, Fräulein Detective. All entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So I suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There'll be plenty of time to ponder the vise later.
Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, we'll find him. I'm rather enjoying this. How can Mr. Latus's body just disappear?
Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching.
Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but... Yes, Durian? You should follow and maybe subscribe to Melody Wisp on Twitch. Melody_Wisp. That would really benefit the channel. See? Mr. Geeter's gone missing. It was in the dressing room.
Geeter? Who's Geeter?
That's what I call my guitar. You like, man? Your guitar was stolen.
This hasn't been a good day for guitars or Geeters.
Okay, body first, then guitar. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Geeter's like a missing person, not lost and found, man.
Disappearing act. Well, this sure is a... What did he call it? A sausage? No, wait, it was a pickle. And it's your pickle. I told you to stay in the room.
Sorry, not much else I can say.
It's alright. Top priority now is finding that body. You can make it up to me later. 10 bags or so of chocolate snack should do the trick.
Nicely. You should watch your sugar intake, Emma. There should be a body here, but there's not. How could this have happened, and why? Emma, could you take a look at this? Just hold it right there. This is no time to be waving a bag of snackoos in my face. It's not a bag of snackoos. Look, what's important is that Mr. Latus's body is missing, and we've got to find it. It would be more convincing if she wasn't standing around eating her precious snackoos. Okay, I think I have to leave. So let me leave. Does something seem different to you, Apollo? Something is definitely different here. Let's check it out! I'm not sure that's all that important right now. Let's check out that thing in the middle of the stage! True. That stage there must have been lowered before. That's the tower that La Miroir and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on. Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder there against the wall? We could use that to take a look up top. Maybe we should get Emma. What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Stop whining and start climbing. Oh. It didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. Eek! We found two things we were looking for, and one thing we never expected to find. Whoa! The body, guitar in hand, and the pianist, Machi Tobaye. Write Anything Agency, July 8th, 10:09 a.m. Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry. No kidding. Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at me like it's my fault. Machi Tobaye, the blind pianist. Arrested on suspicion of murdering Romain Latus. I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible. I guess they had proof of some kind. What kind of proof? What proof could possibly prove that? Morning. Prosecutor Gavin? But tonight, eh? I apologize for being so upset. Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at him like it's his fault either. It was tough for me too. We performed together that night after all. Yet? The powers that be say that given the circumstances, it could only have been him. What do you mean by the circumstances? La Miroir was invited by from Morgania as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that be want, really. Well, those are circumstances, alright. But what makes Machi the only possible suspect? Air forehead, you seem to have forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution, the enemy. Ah, right. I think I like this side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case, especially not to the defense attorney. What? Did you just say? Me? The defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services. You mean Machi? Machi wants me? This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going. Oh, right. Good luck. I'm off to question La Miroir. Right, later. Hope I'm up to this. Detention center. Visitor's room. Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible. You said that already. Mati, everything's going to be okay. We're here for you. Hi. Maybe you could tell me about last night? Huh? That was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this, in a country so far from everything he's ever known. Maybe La Mirror can help? But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Good luck. I'm off to question La Mirror. Well, what are we going to do? That's, a good question. I can't think of anything we can do but go with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow. Hey, that's the end of the stream. It's now 5 o'clock. I'll continue the trial tomorrow, because tomorrow is Monday. Okay. Let's see where we're at. And who? How many people? We got 5. Uh-huh. We will raid. There's a lot of people streaming right now that I'm seeing. Let's see. Good Games Done Casual is watching public domain videos on stream. Go and have a nice time with them. Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye, YouTube.